Returning to France a hero from the Isle of Elba, Napoleon marched with his army into Belgium. A decisive victory would turn his fortunes around. His fate awaited him near the small town of Waterloo. Napoleon Returns is a 2- to 3-player game that recreates the Waterloo campaign of 1815. Players take the side of the French or the Allied and Prussian forces. The operational level game employs corps that can be moved from location to location using movement points. The corps represent infantry, artillery, and cavalry. When corps from either side meet in a location, a battle will ensue. The game itself consists of a map board which shows the location of the Waterloo campaign, combat and leader units, yellow marker cubes, players' aids, track sheets, a die, and cards that denote objectives and combat. 2 tracking sheets are provided for the French, while the Allied and Prussian get 1 each. The tracking sheets list the Army corps, leader, and cohesion point levels. The tracking sheet starts with the commander's name, in this case Napoleon, Blucher, or Wellington, followed by their tactical rating and combat card rating. The tactical rating determines the reinforcement level and success of the counterattacks, while the combat rating denotes the number of combat cards that are added if the commander and a corps is present in the combat area. The corps are listed below, which include the track for how many combat cards may be added based on their cohesion points. There is also a tactical rating to determine the ability to counterattack or reinforce combat in an adjacent location. The number of cohesion points, as denoted by the yellow cube, can be reduced by movement, combat, and retreat. If the yellow cube is reduced to below 1 point, the corps is removed from the game. Such information can be hidden from the opponent during the game if desired. There are 5 French objective cards. 2 are chosen at random before the game, which provides the French their victory conditions. To win, they must hold the selective objectives at the end of the game turn. Combat cards represent the options available when opposing forces engage each other. The options range from skirmish to counterattack, combined arms, grand battery, cavalry charge, and infantry assault. The game setup does not take long. In addition to setting up the units, the players will need to place the yellow cube on the first space of the turn track, the clear box on the weather track, and the 0 on the movement track on the game board. The tracking sheet should be placed in front of each player, with a combat card shuffled and face down next to the game board. The stage is set. The campaign is about to begin. The next video will discuss the sequence of play for Napoleon Returns.